Hey everyone, it's me Suja over here. Welcome back to another video. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about my advice to Indian girls when dating Indian men. So if you're new to my channel, the name of my channel is called as Suja in Vietnam. I've been living in Vietnam for over 7 years now. And then I was an English teacher before for 4.5 years. And then I started my online business in digital marketing, and I'm also a full-time YouTuber. So if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Um, just having a late night drink. This is Coke. I just had a lot of pizza, pretty stuff right now. It's Sunday night. So yeah, I mean, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, it takes less than 2 seconds. Just hit the subscribe button, and that way you can support my work. So forgive me for my choppy voice because I had so much of pizza this evening, and I'm just relaxing a bit. Tomorrow I'm going to burn it all off with my workouts. So yeah, since I'm out here in India for a short stay, I mean, I've been here for, I think, for 2.5 months now. I mean, for this is actually my third month right now. So I just want to talk about I want to give some personal advice to Indian women, to Indian girls who want to date Indian men. So the first one, which I want to tell is, keep your expectations a bit lower. You know, the problem with a lot of Indian girls, here is that, they have a lot of high expectations. They want the Indian man to be very tall. They want him to look like a Bollywood actor, or just have that Hollywood face or whatever. And he should be tall, like a 6 footer or something. Knowing that most of the Indian girls here, which I see in India, they're not very tall. They're around 5 feet or 5'2", whatever. But keep your expectations realistic, right? Keep a very realistic expectation, especially for a lot of Indian girls who want to date Indian men. Keep your expectations very realistic. That way it'll be easier for you to find someone, find an Indian guy who you will get along well with. You see, all that glitters is not always gold. There is a say. Like I've seen this so many times, time after time here during my stay out here in India, is that I see a bunch of these Indian girls. They hang out with one Indian guy. He's tall. He's got that macho look. He's got that Bollywood style, and he's got the looks of Chris Hemsworth or whatever. Like around 5, 6 girls hanging around with that guy. Chit chatting and all that. With the they just want to hit on that guy. But seriously, all that glitters is not gold. Like he may have that perfect look. He may have that perfect physique. He may be tall. But that doesn't give the full. I mean, that doesn't tell that he is the perfect one, right? Maybe he's got some. Maybe he's a gold digger, or maybe he's got a lot of girls lined up in his phone or whatever, or maybe maybe he cannot be that loyal, or maybe he could be abusive or whatever. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that's the case, but just my message to most of the Indian girls out here in India is, keep your expectations very realistic when finding an Indian man. when finding a boyfriend out here in India. Maybe your perfect match may not be that tall. Maybe he could be just the same height as you are, or maybe he's like 5'6" or 5'7". Maybe he could be a bit nerdy. Maybe he could be a very maybe he could be a introvert person. And there's this wrong. And I don't get this. Like I myself, I'm a very introverted person. I'm an introvert person, so that doesn't mean that all introvert. I mean, it. Introvert people are usually, they're nice people. Like we keep it to ourselves. But like the sad part is, most of the Indian girls, they feel like, oh, that guy, he looks like an introvert. He doesn't mix with anyone, and then she's going to talk crap behind his back to her friends, and just make fun of him. It's such a sad thing, and this actually happens out here in India. Like especially if you go to the college, if you're in a college or if you're in a work environment, and maybe that guy, he's an introvert person. He's not a very socializing person, but that doesn't give you any right to make fun of him, or like he looks nerdy, or he's not tall, his nose is sharp, he looks like a girl, or all those kind of shitty remarks. I mean, a lot of gossipy and all that, negative gossipy, and talking a lot of slack and smack. So don't do that. The problem out here with most Indian girls, which I do find, is um, they're just like they're very one-sided. Like anything which is visually attractive for them, they will just go gaga, about that. But it's just that there are a lot of good intellectual Indian men out here in my country. They're and it's a sad thing they're still single. I mean, I don't blame them, because I blame most of the Indian girls because they have such high expectations. Like that their Indian boyfriend, or or her life, or her future husband should be very tall. Like a 6 footer, have the perfect physique, and whatever it is. Um, I think that's a very wrong way to go about it. Keep a realistic expectation. Even if the person is introvert and he doesn't know how to communicate with girls, or he's very shy to go and talk with any girl, be a bit understanding. Don't judge Indian men very fast. And the other thing which kind of pisses me off, which I told over here, is like a lot of gossip and smack and everything. um, and I mean, the reality is also that I see some of these Indian girls, when they travel overseas, if they go to Western countries, or they go to Southeast Asia, like I'm talking about single Indian girls. When they travel around, they have very difficult time getting a boyfriend. They're not able to connect with the environment. Is because I don't blame the environment outside the country. I is because your mindset is very limited. You're not exposed to that kind of an environment. So I would like to see Indian girls be more, most of the Indian girls to be more open minded, to be more understanding, to have that more friendlier vibe. Um, like I've been living, I mean, I'm not complaining about myself, but I'm just giving an example. I've been out here for 3 months now, and I go to these malls, coffee shops, and everything. But what I see is that most of the Indian girls, they're very one-sided. They judge people very fast, or they're looking for the perfect Bollywood guy, the perfect Bollywood man. So, and that's the reason why there's so many Indian men there. So they're so single. And of course, I don't trust these dating apps out here in India. Like Tinder, Bumble. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of Indian guys, they give a lot of likes, but they get zero likes in return. I mean, these apps are like hopeless out here in India. I mean, yes, they could work wonders if you're outside the country. I mean, like, if I'm going to be staying in Thailand or Vietnam or somewhere, and if I use Tinder, Bumble, I will get matches. Yeah, but I don't know out here in India. But so what I'm saying is, be a bit more understanding. Don't judge Indian men very fast. Yes, if some Indian guy is creepy, or you feel like he's not a good character person, you have full right to move on. But like, I'm just saying that if you're actively looking out for an Indian boyfriend, or if you're looking out for an Indian partner, or your soulmate, keep your expectations very realistic. Don't don't all that glitters is not always gold. Like, maybe that Indian dude, that Indian man, Indian guy, he could be skinny, or he could be a bit short, but he may be a very good, he may have the best of personality, and he's like a gem of a person. So that's what I'm trying to say over here, is that I would like to see, like a year down the line or whatever, I would like to see most of the Indian girls have that open mindset and try to be a bit more understanding. That way you can, um, be a bit more intellectual about this when it comes to dating. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say. And I mean, if you're looking out for a boyfriend, or a life partner, just take these tips into consideration, and I wish you all the best, that you find the perfect guy for your relationship. So I got to cut the video right now because I'm pretty much stuffed out with a lot of pizza, and my voice is pretty much clogged up. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, like, if you're an Indian guy, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, what else do you feel? Like, what additional advice you would like to give to most of the Indian girls here in India who are actually looking out for dating. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like watching this video, make sure to like the video. And if you found this video to be informational, you can always buy me a coffee. The link is down in the description below. So with that being said, you guys have a great day and a great evening. This is me, Sujoy. Peace out.